In this lesson, in this section, we're going to be talking about patterns in even and odd products. Now remember, a product is the answer to two multiplication in a multiplication problem, sorry. So like 2 and 8 are factors. That's why they call two even factors. And 16 is the product. So product is the answer. And these numbers that you multiply together are called factors. So I just want to remind you of some of those words that we have learned before so you don't get confused. A factor are the two numbers that you multiply together, and the product is the answer. So the other thing I want you to remember that you have learned before is an even number and an odd number. What does an even number mean? What does an odd number mean? I hope you remember from other years, an even number of objects can be divided into two equal parts without any left over. So an even number can be split evenly. An odd number of objects will have leftovers if you try to divide it into two equal groups. So it cannot be divided into two. So use your multiplication division table facts to help you record examples for each of the columns in the chart below. By the way, we are on Math Journal, page 175. So if you have your math journal, go to 175, and if you are on your slides after you listen to this, you will be going to the slides, slide 4. Okay, so an even number, let's think. 4, so I'm going to go ahead and write some even numbers here. 4 times 2. What is 4 times 2? I hope you said 8. What's another even number? Let's do 6. 6 times, let's do 4. 6 times 4. If you use your, in the front of your journal, the very front page, there is a multiplication table that you can use to find this out, but it's 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6, so that would be 24. Let's do another one. Let's see here. What's an even number? How about 4 times, let's see, 4 times 4. That would be even. They're both even. And the answer is 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 16. There we go. Now, we're going to try to find two odd factors. Let's see. 1 is odd, times 7. 1 times 7 is 7. Let's do 3. 3 times, let's see, what could we do? How about 3 times 3? 3 times 3 would be 3 plus 3 plus 3, which is 9. How about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? I'm not sure. Let's see. I'm trying to think of an odd number. 3 times, 7. Let's do 7. 3 times 7. 7 plus 7 plus 7. What is that? It is 21. Okay? Now it says one odd factor and one even factor. So let's see, this is an odd and that's an even, and this is the product. Remember, the answer is the product. So let's go with an odd number. Let's go with 5 times 6. 5 times 6. Count by 5 6 times. What do you get? 30. Let's do 3 times 7. That's an, oh, wait a minute. Can't do that because that's not, we got to get a even number over here. Let's do 3 times 8 then. Sorry. Okay. So 3 times 8 would be 8 plus 8 plus 8, which is 24. And let's do another one. We need an odd number. 1. Well, 1 is odd times, let's do 4. That's an even number. So what is that? 4. Now they want us to look at these, now that we've filled out this chart, and look for the pattern. Now if you're online, the questions will be on the next couple slides, but we can discuss it. I'm going to leave it on this slide, and then you can fill it out after we've discussed it. If you have your math journal, it is on page 175 and it's at the bottom of this chart. So you can go ahead and fill out the answers while we talk about them. But I want to stay on this slide so that you can look at it while we answer the questions. The first question says, if both factors are even numbers, that would be this box right here, is the product odd or even? So is the answers, are they odd or even numbers? I hope you said even. These are even numbers, so that's the answer. Number 2 says if both factors are odd, so both factors are odd, these are all odd, what is the product, odd or even? Look at these. The product or the answer, they are all odd numbers. And what if the third question is if one factor is even and the other is odd, what is the product? So one is the odd, one is even. Look at these answers. Look at the product. The products are all what? Odd or even? What are these? Are these odd or even numbers? I hope you said even. These are all even because you can split 4 into 2 and 8 into 2 equally. You cannot split 7 into half equally or 9. So that is the answer. Now, Dolores, now the next question, number 4, we're not gonna worry about that one today. I just wanted you to see the pattern and to see that if you have 2 even factors, the product will be even. If you have 2 odd factors, the product will be odd. If you have 1 odd and 1 even factor, then the product is even. That's the pattern that you should be noticing.